Hi Libra, thank you for checking out the video today for today's zodiac reading. This is a general reading and it is timeless. And if you feel that the message doesn't resonate with you, please check your Chiron sign. I ask Spirit to please just provide whatever messages you need to hear today. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Libra today? Please make it obvious what messages you have for Libra today. Spirit. We have one more. Okay. I'm going to split the deck. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious what messages you have for Libra today. This deck is very slick, so I do tell Spirit that I don't take cards that drop down unless they drop down face up, because so many slide right out from underneath. I just like to determine that with Spirit ahead of time. I don't take drop downs, so letting you guys know, Libra, that if you see cards drop down, like here's a whole pile of because it literally slides. This deck is so slippery. Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious what messages you have for Libra today. So far we've got number 10, Aurora Garden. Beginning, initiate, origin. And number 8, the liminal dance. Delicacy, fragility, and transience. Okay, Spirit, please make it obvious what messages you have for Libra today. Okay. I'm going to shuffle again and then split the deck. Please make it obvious, Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra today? And Spirit, we ask for some clarifying cards for Libra, please. And that one just went on the floor. All right, let me grab that one. Oh, 2 went on the floor. 3 went on the floor. All right, Spirit, let's not use the ones from the floor, but I'll reshuffle, so if they need to come out, they will. Okay. Please, can we have some clarifying cards for Libra today? Oh, well, it dropped down facing up, didn't it? So I will take it. A lot of fire color going on here. Alright, well, the other cards that came out was Perspective in Reverse, Shapeshifter, Connection in Reverse, and Devotion in Reverse. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please, can we have some clarifiers? For Libra. Okay, one more go around. Thank you, Spirit. Please make it obvious. Asking for clarifying cards for Libra. So the first card was Aurora Garden, Beginning, Initiate, Origin, number 10. And for these zodiac readings, Spirit has had me read from the book for these cards. First, I'll give you a good visualization. Beneath the play of light within the sky, the auroras that fill us with wonder and awe, lie ancient temples and divine ones, intact, emerging only when the conditions align. Then they can find their way back into the world for a moment, to be glimpsed by those who can see clearly the veils between the worlds are parted for a time. In this sacred place, you are invited to dwell a while, to talk of your deep dreams, to hear music that will open your heart, to allow your mind to expand until you feel the constraints of personality giving way to the call of the soul. Within this space, you are encouraged to begin again, to be as a child within the world when you return, to have a response that is clear and open and wise in the way an adult has forgotten to be. For when we begin again and we go back to the very essence of who we are, we can then walk in the world and speak the truth, perceive what is there, know the intent of others, and make choices that guide us in the direction of Spirit. When this card comes, know you are being invited to take part of the initiation of this temporary temple, this place of light and sound, and you will be reminded of who you truly are. You are not only layers of conditioning, a certain personality, a gathering of experiences. This is a chance to free yourself from the old aspects of the self, an opportunity to be reborn into the next stage of your life, the next stage that will offer you a space beyond that of the physical world, alliances which are both within and beyond nature, and you will witness marvels of the spirit grow within this space, just as the flowers do, for you are as glorious as the sky, as eternal as the light itself. And the illumination message says you are about to witness a miracle, to remind you that you are the living embodiment of wonder. Okay, Libra. That's a beautiful place. Number 8, the liminal dance. Amidst the standing stones of the ancient ones, within which lies codes to recall and remember who we are, dance the wee folk, whose dance re-energizes and protects these great stones. Their delicacy and their fragility cannot be denied, but nor can their strength and their power, as these unseen beings move around and about in forgotten pathways, weaving to life the land beneath their feet, ensuring the memories within the stones do not die, but connect again and again to those who open up to their timeless messages. For you, dear friend, it is time to remember that within the forgotten places lies the things you too once knew, and you have powers within you arising, ready to be embraced. You are a being as delicate and mysterious as the fairy, as eternal as the stones. And if you simply begin to remember, you will recall all that is. The simple acts of remembering, of standing strong, of knowing there is more to this world than can be dreamt of, will remind you of the eternal dance. You, too, have within you delicate powers, and at times you, too, are fragile. There is a transience to our bodies, as they will not be the cloak of our souls forever, but within this impermanence lies great strength and beauty too. Dance the steps, take time to remember, and let the in-between places within you come back to life once again. And the illumination message here is, your every step has magic in it. Do not despair. Walk and dance with intent, and let the shape of your days be created with your will. So it's very interesting, Spirit. I feel like these two places are really within the same place. Because these ancient temples really, columns and the stone columns and the stone top. In this world, in our human earthly plane, this is what we see with our human eyes. But in the spiritual realm, and with our enlightened eyes, our third eye, this is the temple we see. Because like even here, you could see all the fairies. See all the fairy lights? Dancing all around there. Okay. Perspective. Yep, in reverse. So the perspective card speaks of how, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Spirit is showing me how when you go to look at art, you're all looking at the same painting, but everyone perceives something or gets something out of it differently. And your perspective of things is currently, I don't want to say blocked, but in this deck, it comes up as the shadow, meaning seeing absolutes, unable to see potential, unwilling to change, and narrow viewpoint. So you are currently in the state where you look at this and you just see a rock on top of two rocks. You don't see the fragility of it and yet the power of it. You don't see the mysteriousness of it. Like, how the heck did they get this on top of these two? Back then they had no equipment, or like those things I believe like weigh tons and tons. So your spirit is reminding you that you really need to stop being in this blocked viewpoint and start looking at how things really truly are. Magical, beautiful, mysterious. Shapeshifter card. I don't know why they're showing me Little Red Riding Hood. Because this spoke of going into the Aurora garden, did speak of coming, you know, like you need to go back to being childlike. And that nursery rhyme of Little Red Riding Hood. Spirit's showing me that viewing things with the human eye would see that the wolf would be trying to eat the child. But in the spiritual realm, the wolf is a spirit guide and someone to work with. Having on this red cloak. Libra. Do you want me to read a message from here? The Shapeshifter card has come up in your reading today to tell you what you already know. Something is not what it seems. You need to look beyond the surface. Do what our awakened soul is doing. Pause, step back, and listen. The red flags have been there. You can no longer ignore your gut instincts. You are truly in your power when you have lived in alignment with your feeling, your intuition, and your instincts. It is a true gift to listen. I am connected and listen to my instincts. So they're bringing me back to, you've got to go, remember, you're supposed to go into this wondrous place. And the statue shows that person sitting. Sorry, it's not focusing. But they're sitting there, listening to music. But the music I'm being shown is that of nature. It is of the birds singing and the crickets chirping and the wolves howling. And that in of itself is the song. They're showing me the red cloak is representative of those red flags. You've like literally draped, you've taken all those red flags and made a cloak out of them. But not as heeding them and paying attention to them, but to literally cover yourself in them and to ignore them. Again, speaking of, you gotta change your perspective. Look beyond what the surface is and see what is truly there. Connection. Yeah, the connection card came out in reverse. Shadow message. Being trapped in the mind. Disconnection. Spirit is saying you've been disconnected. You've been disconnected, and so you're not seeing things clearly. You're seeing the illusion. Devotion. This came in the reverse as well. Devotion. Giving up when things get hard, misplaced trust in a teammate, letting people down, and not following your purpose. Okay. So Spirit is... And it's interesting because, like, this card, she's got, a leg down and a leg up. And these dancers, like, the two of them together, looks like they have a leg down and a leg up. Yeah, that's literally the same. Spirit is saying you stop dancing around. Stop dancing around and choosing to hide in this cloak. You need to remove the cloak, see the red flags that they are, which is the illusion. It's time to see the truth. So the 5 of fire, just the 5 of wands, represents conflict. They're fighting, and Spirit's telling me it's like you battling your higher self, your ego. Your ego is not letting your higher self see what's there. It's like the card, the message said for devotion, like you know these things. Your intuition and instincts have been telling you, but you've been hiding under this cloak, ignoring. You're battling yourself. Libra. When you connect with Source, when you connect with the spirit realm, you open your third eye. That's when you truly can stand in your loving power. This rose represents love, and it's floating over the heart chakra. And he's holding it up. So your enlightenment, your love light will shine. All right, and then this is number 13. So we have the howling wolf here. We have a bird, and birds are messengers, so they bring messages. A butterfly, which represents transformation in your chakras. And then the third eye. Okay. So, and then this Celtic knot. It's not a cross, but it's a Celtic pattern. Libra, what this card is showing me is, you know, like, obviously the wolf is a spirit animal you should look into, because it's twice here now, and it's the howling wolf. And I said that they're part of the song, the music is their howling. And yet birds are also, when they sing, they're relaying messages. So I feel like Spirit is totally confirming here the message, the message that they're bringing you, the message that you need to sing and dance, spiritually speaking. Change your perspective, and which will be a transformation. A butterfly represents transformation. So you will have to go through this transformation to change your view on things. And part of that process will be working on your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra. Those are the 3 chakras lit up here. The root, the sacral, and the heart. And once you open up the heart chakra, once you go through this, put this card down. Once you go through this metamorphosis and work on and open up these chakras, the 2 that are battling, you and your higher self, or your ego and your higher self, will come together. They're smiling. There's 2 faces here. I don't know if you can see them. They'll come together. And there's your third eye, even though your third eye would be here. In this card they're showing me it's up here. When you truly, that's when you'll be awakened. So Libra, it is time to change your perspective. You need to get out of this and get to this. And this is how you'll get there. Go spend some time in the Aurora garden. And ask your guides to help you. I would say wolf, a white wolf. Because this is a wolf. It has a white face, but a gray. White and gray. Yeah, Libra, that's what Spirit's showing me. The message they have for you now. It's time. It's time to reconnect with them, the fairy, with your higher self. I am sorry about that. I did not mute my phone in making this video, but that is all I have for you today, Libra. I hope it helped. Please click the like, subscribe, and bell notification tab if it did. Please feel free to share my videos. I truly appreciate you being here, supporting my new channel. And as I said in the beginning, if this message did not resonate with you, definitely check your Chiron sign. And I will have the decks I used in the description box below, along with how we can exchange energy if you'd like to schedule a reading with me. Truly appreciate you being here, Libra. I am definitely looking forward to hearing about your progress. So please feel free to comment when you've started changing your perspective. I'd love to hear how, when you looked at something and now you see this. And they're saying that there's something already that you look at all the time. You must be near something that that little voice in your head was like, this is not what it appears to be. And I'm curious as to what that is. Thank you, Libra. Love and light.